hearing that James Gunn was going over to DC to take over and, restart everything, I believed in it from moment one because we've seen what he's capable of, not even just in Marvel, just in movies in general. You know what I mean? How he will bring his own feel to it. And when he made movies at Marvel, he took characters that a lot of people didn't even know about, and some people thought they wouldn't give a fuck about, and made them household names. And going over to DC, making Suicide Squad, I was like, yeah, well, obviously it's gonna be dope. You know what I mean? Watched it, dope as fuck. Everything he's done there has been incredible, and the moves he's made, you know what I mean, had to be done. He had a vision. Unfortunately, that meant that actors that we were used to playing certain characters wouldn't be there anymore, and that was sad to see. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we understood that this is brand new. We're starting over from damn near zero, and we're going ahead. And when he said, "I'm working on Superman," I was like, I'm with it, because whatever he's gonna do, I'm gonna rock with. So I'm gonna wait and see what it is. I'm gonna go see it day one, and you know what I mean, I'm most likely gonna like it. I say all that to say I love this fucking movie. Like, the trailers alone just it lets you know what you were gonna get, what kind of vibe the movie was gonna have, and it just had that feeling of hope when it came to Superman. You know what I mean? How the people react to him and all of that. Mm-hmm. And then we go see this movie. That's in the movie. There are a lot of twists and turns, but as far as Superman and Lex and all of that, and even Lois, like, they killed it. They honestly fucking killed it. I'm gonna try not to spoil anything in the beginning, but all I'm gonna say is that when this motherfucker takes flight, and when the camera's with him, you feel like you damn near flying with that motherfucker.
That was my biggest moment. Well, that was one. You really, I love the way the camera placed the image. I love the way he flew, because you felt like you were within, like, basically I feel like I was wearing a fucking suit with him. Because when he's flying, the camera is within an angle where it's like a fucking like video cam, dash cam.
Yeah.
And you're with, like, James Gunn is an individual who will always leave his mark wherever he walks, and you will understand that this is his project, and he's so good at it, when he's directing it, even without you having to say he directed the shit.
What I love about this is we're seeing Superman, but we're also seeing brand new stuff that we've never seen in a Superman live action movie. We've never seen Mr. Terrific, never seen Ultraman. Like, these are characters that haven't been in Superman movies before, that they're showcasing. This version of Green Lantern, like, this is brand new territory. And seeing how all these motherfuckers interact, and how pissed off Lex is at just the idea of Superman, like, you believe it, because this motherfucker's mad the whole movie. He's mad the whole movie, and he's nice with it too, which is bad, because, like, he's not just a dude that's just angry and out of his depth. Like, he knows what he's up against. He knows what he's doing, and he's making shit happen. You're like, Superman is damn near God. Like, you know what I mean? And people have had this discussion before about, you can't have to hurt him. And so they showed how he can be affected in this movie. That's what I like about this movie. And even the Superman and Lois show, like, that show showcased it in a different way that also hasn't really been done. That's why I love that show so much. And you got to watch it, because it's top tier.
I want to watch it now.
It's really fucking good.
I want to watch it not because of the movie, but I want to watch it because I want to see different versions of Superman.
Yeah, and that interpretation of Superman is top tier. Like, dude that play him, he's nice, and even Lois and their chemistry is nice.
The dude that played him, not to go off, I hate going.
Nah, go ahead.
The dude that played Superman in the Superman and Lois show, is that the dude from Teen Wolf? Was he in Teen Wolf?
I believe so.
Okay, now back to the movie. Let me tell you something. I had actually got I had gotten really uncomfortable while watching the movie because I was watching Superman get his ass whooped. Then I appreciated it as the movie went further into what it was trying to show us. This version of Lex was actually scarier than any Lex I've seen on television because we won't spoil it, but to be so calculated and obsessed with an individual that you don't understand, it was just brilliant. He literally studied the motherfucker and said, you know, I have to get rid of this shit. His life was based on
Yeah.
He was fucking, he was gone. Lex was gone in this movie. Rich as fuck, but smart as fuck.
And unhinged the majority of this film. He was unhinged. And it's like, you watch him like, damn, you are a complete piece of shit. You a rich piece of shit. And he's like, and he will tell you, yeah, I know, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he admitted
What am I supposed to do about it? I know what I am.
Every name he had gotten called in this movie, I know. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's like, and he's the type, if you even clap Superman once, your life is forfeit. Like, well, I don't give a fuck about them. Like, you like Superman? All right, well, fuck you too then. Get him.
When the city was clapping, he was like, oh, yo.
I'm telling you, just the idea of Superman got his skin boiling, like his blood seething. Like, it's just, to see a version of Lex that was this pissed off, and of course being nice at what you do, that was a fucking problem. Because the lengths he went to was crazy. When you see what he was capable of, you're like, God damn, this dude's a fucking menace. He's a menace. And that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a fucking menace. And he got too much money, and he's smart as fuck. So it's like, uh-oh, that's a fucking problem. But when Superman get busy, Superman get busy. He gets busy.
And he was starting to get busy in the movie in a very awkward way. This was not your original Superman film where he's like on his high horse the whole time. He's getting his ass whipped, and then he's learning how to stop getting his ass whipped. Then he has help from people he needs help from at the right moment. So like I said, I'm an honest person. At first the movie had me like, I was aggravated. I was like, fight back. Everything was situational. Like, James Gunn will direct shit in a way where it's like, I'm not going to do it the way that you are used to.
Right.
That's why I actually appreciated what the fuck I watched. Even after we walked out and I asked you certain questions, I was like, oh shit. I appreciated what the fuck he did with this because it did not fit the regular Superman forum.
Yeah.
This was it was all over the place, but in a good way. It was organized as fuck, but all over the place. It did not do what people were used to.
There's so many things I liked about this film. Number one, it set a lot of things up. Because this is the first Superman movie in this new DC era. So this is, and it's not an origin story because we've had origin stories before. This chooses to go right into it, and in the beginning they set it up like boom, 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 boom. This is what's going on. All right, now you with us? Let's go. And I appreciate that because we've seen his origin story so many times
over and over. Yeah.
And James Gunn knows that, so it's like, okay, you don't need to see it. Let's just go. That's like with the Batman movie. You know what happened. You don't need to see it again. This happened. All right, we into it now. And you know that allows you to use what you already know and just move forward. So they set a lot of things up, and they showed the relationship of people with Superman. Just like, you know, like was in the trailer when he crashed down to the ground and the dude show up like, yo, come on man, Superman, you got to get up. And he helped Superman up because you know. They believe in him. He's their hero. He's that guy. So it's like, come on, Superman, you got to get up, man. You got to do what you got to do. And to see the city embrace him like that, it felt great because that's how it would be. Of course, you know, you'd have some motherfuckers. Oh, he ain't all that. Then when they need help, Superman help me. That type of dumb shit. But it's like seeing them come to his rescue was just it was dope because Superman put the time in, and you know what I mean. They wanted to be there for him because he was there for them, and he would be busting his ass trying to help people. He goes out of his way to do whatever he can to save as many lives, to help people, to make sure you're good at his own risk. Like it doesn't matter. Like he does what he has to do, and they showcase that in this film. It's all about hope. That's what he inspires. This dude played the fuck out of Superman. He played the fuck out of Superman. I believe this is the first thing I ever seen him in, because his name wasn't familiar to me when I saw it before. I don't think I've seen him in anything else.
I don't think I've ever seen the girl who played Lois in anything else.
I don't think I have either. So both of them played the fuck out of that shit. So they're brand new to me. So this being my first experience with them, they killed it. Even their relationship, both of them together, like they had the chemistry. Because sometimes I'm big about chemistry. Like, so when you don't buy it, then it's like, okay, you gotta trick yourself into believing it. But I bought it, like seeing how they interacted together and when they would go back and forth. Like you bought it. It's like some real couple shit.
That you just took the words out of my mouth. They looked and sounded like a real couple.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, "Where's the chemistry? I'm not buying this shit." Then, as the movie went on, certain conversations with them going back and forth, I was like, "That's a real couple. That's a real." Because I would say it to my girl, like, I'm about to go. Like, it was a realistic situation.
It just felt real, and they gave Superman a real threat to go up against, and that shit was crazy. The lengths that Lex went to was wild, and that's what he would do. So this motherfucker's a menace, yo. He's a menace. Either way, to wrap up the spoiler-free section, this shit was a day one. I'm glad as fuck we saw it. I gotta see it again. I want to see it in IMAX. We saw it. I already saw it in IMAX. I want to see it in 4DX. We saw it in IMAX, and it lived up to what it was supposed to be. Cause like when they showed it on the trailer, I'm like, this is an IMAX movie. You can't see it in no regular. Like, fuck that. I want the best experience. So we went to IMAX, got stuck in traffic for damn near an hour, going up to King of Prussia.
That shit. That's fucking traffic. Yo, that traffic will turn somebody into a villain.
Jesus, man. Philly traffic is no joke. But
76 traffic going to King of Prussia is no fucking joke. It's a pain in the ass.
Lord have mercy. But
I wish I was Lex in traffic.
You should just be Superman, fly over the traffic. Why you want to be Lex? You want to cause damage? Whole highway cracked in half because you want to go to the movie theater. Now everybody's suffering.
I shave my fucking head and stand in front of traffic.
And do what? You missed the movie.
So go home. So
either way, we saw it in IMAX. That shit lived up to it, and it was great seeing a theater jam packed. I love that shit so fucking much. When we got in there and the concession stand was all around the corner, I said, yes. I know I'm gonna have to wait for a minute, but I just love seeing this many people here for a movie. Like the theater experience is back. It's been a little lackluster here and there. Like certain movies, it'll be jam packed. I know it's gonna be jam packed for Fantastic Four. So I'm hyped about that too.
Jesus Christ!
But like certain times, it's like you go to a theater and it's empty. I'm like, damn man, what's going on? But this one, there was a nigga in the full Superman outfit, cape and everything. I said, damn, I should have brought my shit.
Green Lantern. What?
It didn't come from Amazon because I had a Superman shirt that was supposed to come in, and I don't know what happened. So I had to just go in this. But either way, like people were there in full costume, and I said yes. Yeah, people were taking pictures with them and everything. I felt so proud. Felt like I made the movie and shit. But this shit was dope. It was a day one. It was worthy of being a day one. I really fucking enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see what happens after this. With that being said, spoiler time in 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, there were so many parts of this movie where that was just like, I didn't expect that. And there was multiple times in this movie where it got a round of applause from the audience, which you love to hear. You love to hear them clapping during the fucking movie. I didn't expect Peacemaker to be in it. He's just a little random interview with the dude. He's just sitting on the couch just talking the most shit about Superman because that's what he would do.
Talking crazy shit.
That's what he would do. He's just sitting there with mask on and everything, just talking the most shit. So that's in line with Peacemaker. That's what he would do. So like I saw that shit. I'm like, okay, here we go. And this is right after Lex is railroading his whole entire ideology and what people know about him and everything, and making him even doubt himself and his mission. Because you know what I mean, the message from the parents, they got the first half of it, but not the second half. Lex breaks into the joint. At least no. He breaks into the Fortress of Solitude. This is how nice he is. Like, he has a game plan for everything. He just walks in there, and we saw the scene in the trailer. When they walk in and they taking out all the robots and everything, and shit's happening around them, this nigga is not even blinking. He didn't even bat an eye. He didn't even flinch. He just walking right through it. Because he knows, all right, my squad got me. I don't have to worry about nothing.
And his squad had his fucking back in there.
There were weapons like this close to his face. He didn't blink. I'd have been, you got me? Help me. He didn't give a fuck. Like, he was cool as fuck, just walking into there and doing the most damage. And then, you know, she hacked the joint and got the message, repaired the rest of it, and they put that shit on blast. And I was like, oh shit, that kind of threw me for a loop. Because first I thought they were faking the second part of the message, but when everyone said, oh no, that's real, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I thought they tweaked it. I thought they really
I
thought they edited the motherfucker, but no, that's what was
I
being
said, damn. So that threw everything for a loop. And immediately, right after Superman saved everybody, you know, of course, with the help of the Justice Gang, people turned on him. Like, they turned on him immediately, like because of the message.
Fuck you. Oh yeah, I trusted you. Like, damn.
Like when that dude threw that fucking can or whatever at Superman's head, like, yo, that couldn't be me. Cause I'm like, if I just save you and you do that,
Homelander.
Yeah, it might be some Homelander shit. That arm gonna come off. You ain't never gonna throw nothing at me ever again.
Who threw that? I did.
Just toss up in the air so you can't even get it back. Yo, I'll be petty with the shit. That's why I can't never be Superman. I'll be Ultraman. Yo, cause you ain't doing that shit to me.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, you must be crazy. But they turned on him in the blink of an eye, and even, you know, the Green Lantern looking at him like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's up with the message? Like, what's happening? And that shit changes everything. But I love the interpretation of Mr. Terrific in this motherfucker. I love it so much. Because, like, dude is a genius. And when it comes to tech, like, he's that dude. And it really showed how nice this motherfucker was. Everybody got a moment. Even Hawk Girl. Like, everybody got a fucking moment. And you know that's the chick from Lazarus.
I know.
Right? Bad as fuck. But, like, everybody had a moment. Like when Lois walked up in there and she's talking to them about, you know, how Superman got gripped up, and that whole scene was funny too. Like with the Green Lantern talking about, you know, just leaking everything, like just leaking all the information. But you know, she rolls out because, you know, they don't want to help. But Mr. Terrific, you know, he knows that she needs assistance because she's gonna probably try to do it on her own to get gripped up.
He was a stand-up motherfucker.
Yeah,
when he came through for.
So he went with her, and when they show up and they against like 30, 40 motherfuckers. When he put her in a bubble and just goes off, I'm looking at this shit like, God damn. He is nice. And y'all showcased how nice this motherfucker is without breaking a sweat. And he's just sitting there calm as fuck, just cool. You know what I mean? I said, damn. But like, yo, everybody had their fucking moment, and this thing was a spectacle. Seeing it in IMAX is definitely the way you need to see it. Like, there's so much stuff that they set up and so many things that they fucking did, especially, you know, at the end where you get, you know, the Supergirl cameo and she, you know, rolls out to do her own thing. And
was that the girl from Game of Thrones?
I don't know. I don't remember Game of Thrones actors as well as everybody else does.
No, the one from the one me and you watched together.
Oh, House of Dragon?
House of Dragons. The younger version of the Queen.
I don't know.
When I call it a muffin face.
I don't know.
Oh, it looked like her.
It might have been. I gotta check the cast. Especially
even Crypto had.
Yeah, I was about to say Crypto. Yo, Crypto came in clutch so many times in this movie, and that motherfucker acts like a dog would act. A dog with superpowers. That's how this motherfucker act. Cause it don't give a fuck. It's doing its own thing. It's a whole dog, a strong ass dog. Like, it'll get distracted. It'll
easy.
It'll see little drones as toys and chew these motherfuckers up. But he comes in clutch when he needs to. Like when Superman needs help, yo, he's there and he does what he has to do. And that's the variable that Lex didn't prepare for. That's the one thing that threw a wrench in this plane, because he had the whole thing locked. Because he was talking the most shit during the last beatdown with Ultraman. He was talking the most shit. This motherfucker like cloned Superman. And so he knew, I got it. You can't do shit about it. While you know, giving the fucking chess moves and shit for the beatdown and shit. And he's sitting there just yelling. And I'm looking at this shit like, yo, he kind of got him. But then Crypto come through, and that's the one thing he wasn't ready for. I knew this nigga was ruthless. Well, I mean, there's so many times I knew he was ruthless. But when the fucking rift is opening up and towards the city, and the dude's like, all right, we gotta close it. He's like, I don't give a fuck. These people like Superman. Let him die. I said, damn. But even before that, when he shot the nigga in the face, he shot. he wanted to get the information out of Superman, information that he didn't even have, and he's sitting there with the gun right up to the dude. Oh, the dude got a fucking food truck over the food stand. That's it. That's it. And he got the gun to him. He shot him in the head. I said, yo, and there was no reaction other than, I thought that'd be longer than that. Oh well, let's go. I'll bring somebody else.
Yep.
I said, damn.
And the fact that he had a whole prison full of motherfuckers.
A whole prison. This nigga put an ex-girlfriend in a pocket dimension jail. Jesus Christ. Jesus. And I'm still sitting there wondering, like, how the fuck is Jimmy Olsen pulling these bad bitches? Because, like, what am I doing wrong? This nigga had everybody. Thirsting, drooling. I said, what the fuck? Do I have to be a reporter or something? Jesus Christ. He's sitting there and he don't give a fuck. This nigga is the king player in this shit. I said, damn. Damn. Even when Lois said, oh, your ex-girlfriend bad as shit. He's like, huh, really? I don't see it. Meanwhile, I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? Nigga put me in the movie. I'll be giving her information.
I know what it said. Keyword, password. Yo,
but this shit, it was great, man. It was dope. And I kind of like how the end credit scenes didn't set some future shit up. It was just them just chilling, just reacting to what happened. So you got Crypto with Superman just chilling, enjoying the sun, and then the interaction with Mr. Terrific and Superman. Like whenever they interact, that shit was just hilarious. It was just funny. His interaction with anybody was funny. He was just a funny motherfucker. Like he was dope. He was funny. He was well casted, and he did his thing, yo. He did his thing.
Even Bradley Cooper looked.
Yeah.
You know how whenever we watch films, I tell you that certain actors give off this image of he looked really good.
Yeah.
As the father, the real father of Superman. And honestly, I guess I was a little upset because he looked so good playing the father of Superman that the motherfucker actually gave off a great Bruce Wayne for a James Gunn type Batman movie look. But now I know he won't be Batman. But Bradley Cooper looked good for what he was in this movie.
Yeah.
This movie has too many things to talk about. It's impossible.
It's a lot. It is a lot. But even though it's a lot, it balances everything well. It's not a lot to the point where it's too much happening, because you got a whole war about to happen because Lex is using that as a play to get a legitimate reason to kill Superman. So he's got a lot of things in the works, but all leading back to kill Superman because he's obsessed with this motherfucker. All he wants to do is kill him. Also, what I do like, which I didn't really realize that would be in this, Rick Flag Sr. So the first thing that we've seen Frank Grillo playing this dude in is Creature Commandos, and that was fucking fire. That was super dope. Then I saw that he was gonna be in the Peacemaker season 2. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I didn't expect him to be in this motherfucker too. So that solidifies all of this shit, and that's why I love when things are connected like that. Because now it's like you don't expect it and you get it, and it's all sharing the same fucking world. It's all the same world. And I saw him pop up. I'm like, oh shit, that's right. It was just it's a lot in this movie to love. It's a lot to talk about. We're not gonna do a play-by-play. Movie's fucking dope. That's all I will say. The movie was fucking dope. I'm gonna see it again when this motherfucker takes flight. I damn near wanted to do this and fly with him because the camera was like right on top of him. Like that shit looks so fucking good. And when he's fighting, he's going all out. He's going all out. Like when he. And once again, the scenes in the trailer when he uses his fucking laser and he starts spinning, that's some video game shit. I'm like, yo, goddamn, and they just sitting there dropping like flies because they can't do nothing. Like, y'all ain't built for this shit.
And man, another thing I'm pretty sure somebody's going to agree with me, but when Ultraman took off his he looked like Anakin. He looked like, I don't give a fuck with anybody. The hair, the eyes, if you look at that shit again, he looked like Hayden at that moment. And it kind of scared me because I was like, hold on, did they pull Anakin from hell? Like, what just happened?
Put a suit on him.
He had that. But the movie grew on me while watching it. And it's crazy because I have to show respect to any director who was not afraid to take a chance.
Yeah.
The suit wasn't the way it was over the years. He didn't display Superman the way we were used to people displaying Superman. This was gorgeous. This is what you call being creative and taking a risk, because he wasn't OP.
It's kind of going back to classic Superman, especially when it comes to the suit. Like it's going back. You know what I mean? Everything goes full circle. Like sometimes things go forward and then they go back, and that's a good way to like mix a bit of the new and a bit of the old, and also do things differently. Like having Crypto mangle Lex. This nigga got mangled, yo.
Lex reaching for help. Yo,
help me.
Crypto fucked him up. Yo, like, Crypto turned to a pit bull.
Damn. Cause Crypto was mad at what they was doing.
Oh yeah.
Then nigga, they had him on the fucking Clockwork Orange shit, eyes stretched open,
chasing squirrels.
Chasing squirrels. So this nigga was mad. He's like, wait till I get my hands on you. Just wait. And when he had that chance, he mangled this nigga. Like, I didn't forget. Dogs are petty too.
That scene was actually kind of brutal.
Yeah.
It was a real dog attack.
Yeah, it's like, no, it had to be because of what they would. And God knows how long they had him there like that. First, they had the fucking thing over his head, so he was scared. And then he put him on the fucking, in the little bubble, had him fucking flying for God knows how long. This nigga was mad. He said, just wait until I get my paws on you. It's a wrap. And the only reason he didn't fucking kill this motherfucker is because Superman's like, yo, chill, please, chill. He's like, all right. Okay, now I'm done. He got his licks in, though. Beat Lex the fuck up. And, at the end, Lex actually lost, but he's going to get out of that shit. He got too much money to stay in prison.
He has too many things that involve technology.
Yeah.
Man.
He's a smart motherfucker, so he's eventually going to get out of there, but at least he took an L after damn near splitting the whole city in half.
And not giving a fuck.
He didn't give, because he got to stop so many times. Even his own team was like, we got to stop this. He's like, I don't give a fuck. They like Superman, let him die. I said, damn.
Y'all want to root for this bitch? Die with the bitch. Yeah, he was on some shit.
Whole Training Day speech.
This nigga probably would have Nino Brown and Denzel from Training Day looking like.
we wasn't that bad. What the fuck is going on? This shit was fucking crazy. This shit was dope. I can't wait to see what happens after this. Like, we got a lot of things to look forward to. We got a lot to look forward to, and I can't wait. I don't know what the next DC movie is going to be. I know Batman 2 is written now, so that's going to be in production soon. But I mean that's not connected to this, because we're gonna have our own Batman, and that's like separate. But that's fine. Either way, like I can't wait to see what's next on the docket, because I don't know. I know we got the Peacemaker show coming up. So that's gonna be the next thing that we get, and that's a day one, because I can't wait for that shit. Because that's gonna show how he gets from the the old universe to this universe and everything. And this it's gonna be fire. This movie was it was a crazy experience in a full theater with people clapping, especially at the end. This was it, yo. From the classic music to a lot of like iconic scenes. This was a movie worth seeing in IMAX. If you can see it in IMAX, go see it in IMAX. If you already did,
go see it again.
Go see it again.
Go see it again.
And cut.
Lex was so ruthless in this joint. Like, it's crazy because dude killed it as Lex.
Yeah.
The only other person who I could see being as ruthless as Lex in this movie is the dude that we hate in every movie. The one that was the bad guy in Rebel Moon. The asshole boy that we
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He is...
Yeah, Ed Skrein, yeah.
Ed Skrein. Yo, that motherfucker, as Lex, he would have also killed him. But main man in here, his facial expressions the whole movie. Like, if you watch, if we watch Superman again... Main man's facial expression the whole movie was straight up, I am always mad until Superman is dead. Even
when Superman told me you're obsessed, like, I know. Don't matter. I don't give a fuck.
That was playing shit. That was a nigga moment.
Yeah.
That was a nigga moment. Because I thought Superman had his moment where he was going to like get through him mentally. Like, you're obsessed. You need to learn to be better. I know what the fuck I am.
Yeah, like I know, nigga. I know. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep doing this shit.
That's how I built this shit.
Even if I lose, I'm gonna come back and do it again. Like he was, he knew.
He knew. He said, "No, I got a problem. I don't give a fuck. I'm all cracky. I don't give a fuck. You give a fuck? You hurt my feelings? How the fuck do you make an underworld prison? That's scary as shit.
Had hundreds of motherfuckers in there just locked up for nothing.
All personal reasons.
Had this nigga's kid right across from him looking. I'm like, damn. Ruthless.
Ugly ass people looking right at him. Damn, yo. Hi, monkey.